What's good? I'm only gonna stream for just a little bit, but anything better than nothing. The Chinese phone giant that beat Apple to Africa. Screen time. 2 black folk, 2 Africans. Right here. We're gonna see what they're coding around these people. Nigger, 60, 48, black man, 159. Having that number right by this black man inside this piece of propaganda. They always do this every time they can. Black man, nigger. Have right there. Screen time. When you reverse the alphabetical order, E is a 22nd letter. So when you add everything together, you get 48. When you reduce everything but E, the 22nd letter. Chinese. It's on the 10th. October 10th with this gematria.
Africa, the world's
death, killing, murder,
continent. A
38.
population of 1.
With 38 numerology. Market going down in a day with 38 numerology. Hey, True Seeker. Yo, Rasta 59. Yeah, you know, he gonna let that ride? That or they're completely two actors. Probably don't even, I mean, very well know each other, but I'm just saying that for anyone new, emphasizing how fake this propaganda could be. Well, it is. But it could be so fake where these are two just different actors. Don't even know each other. "15 must-see Las Vegas attractions." They're paying tribute to their false flag there. They're trying to get more people there. Here we have Donald Trump and some Saudis with Melania. See the face they're making? Because they're actors. This was the best way to put it. It's exactly what they are. You really think Donald Trump just takes pictures like this? No. Melania is always with the same face because she's told to do that. Or she's legitimately retarded. Which is kind of what I think. I think Melania has some mental retardation. Which might be why she's always like that. Some sort of mind control shit. Coupled with the fact that she's acting, always giving off that persona. The high risk, high reward world of selling stuff on Amazon. Yo, selling things to Goy is not difficult. 10 teen shows worthy of obsession. These are just 10 different pieces of propaganda. Archie. Understand that Archie is a Masonic riddle. There's, Archie, and then there's Veronica Lodge, whose dad, Hiram. Think about Hiram Abiff and the Lodge. The lodges, all coded with this gematria. Lodge 43 like Masonic. You have the mom, Hermione, 42 like Freemason. Scottish Rite 78. Nope, I spelled that wrong. Excuse me. But I mean, you get it. Masonry 39, Freemason 51, Federal 51, Architect 87, Veronica 87. The mom and daughter have same gematria in their names. I mean, it's just like so coded. The entire Archie series is coded Masonic stuff. Hey, Caroline. Yeah, I've always seen Melania and thought that she's a bit suspicious. She looks very masculine. I'll definitely put that out there. If there's anyone who's participating in the entire ritual, she's definitely one of them. I don't know why people are like, oh, she's so hot and attractive and looks good. I'm like, no, she's look like a frog who's been swapping around. You can see the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry, also with their orange. Orange equals 33. Adidas and Nike, red and blue. I mean, this is perfect. The two main athletic shoe companies that are rivals, and they're pairing them with the red and the blue pillars of Freemasonry, just like you have Target and Walmart, you know. You have all that type of stuff. You know, Home Depot and Lowe's. It's all the same. They're doing it here. I really like this picture. It just encapsulates everything I talk about the pillars of Freemasonry, running two controlled opposition corporations, doing it all the time. Do you see how this is legitimately by the numbers propaganda? Because it is information about Ted Bundy. So that is already propaganda. 5 things you may not know about Ted Bundy. In the 50-second video, which in numerology is just 5, and he's even holding up 5 on his hand. This is what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just not sure how someone will come across this video, see this, and still deny that what I show on this channel is all by the numbers propaganda from the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the Jewish Kabbalists who practice this Kabbalah, you know, giving you all this crap by this code. I mean, I don't even know why I clicked on this. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it, but I want to see what this sums to, how it really happened. It's probably not gonna fit in that case, because it's, you know, how it really happened. It's probably just branded with numbers of Freemasonry or something, or killing. And do you see how there's propaganda? Chaos 89, the 11th, 89, the 11th Fibonacci number. Let me get rid of this other reverse reduction, although it's relevant. Just keeping it simple. 1 is just 100, or 100 is just 1. Yeah, I am tired. I'm going to bed very soon, but you know, I said I was going to stream a bit after Zach's live stream or his radio show, so I'm going to do that. October, the only month that sums to 33. Yeah, but I am going to bed very, very soon. This will end very, very, very soon. Smells of death in the days after disaster. What a shot. 26 amazing sports photos. You know, always pairing the red and blue. Gatsby. Why is he wearing a Gatsby shirt? They have it right there. That's all part of the riddle. Then just the story of the piece of that's just what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to point out how they are paralleling the Great Gatsby with this entire event. Gatsby 74, like Masonic. Jewish 88, 74, 34. This is Zionist Jew, false Jew propaganda. The real Jews from the Bible Their skin was dark. Their hair was like wool, not like what the media is telling you what Jewish people are. And you see how they're coding that inside this piece of fake news propaganda. You see how they're talking about a city of 330,000, coding 33 inside their propaganda. Why can't I ever make a video where we don't see 33? I don't look hard. I never look for the number 33 because it's always there. Literally, because I always look for more specific numbers that are specific to the ritual, to what they usually like to code. And while we're always doing this work, we always see a 33 just in their propaganda. I mean, that emphasizes who's putting this on by the numbers. So, didn't really elaborate on this, but this just looks like more Indonesian earthquake victims. Earthquake with 44. And remember, Wednesday, where I'm not saying this happened then, but that was the day with 38 numerology, 163 to 38th prime, death, killing, murder, 38. Earthquake has that type of gematria. Hey Ian, not much, man. Nice to see you. I'm in Ohio too, man. I'm in Columbus right now, decoding their propaganda. This office, oh my goodness. So, an office chair is a work of engineering. An office chair is something you build. So this office chair has a perfect rating from over 2,200 customers. This is why is this news? I mean, so many ratings systems are manipulated, manufactured ratings. Oh, give me 5 stars and I'll give you this free thing. I mean, it's so easy to do shit like that. So why is this news? Like, there's so many products too on Amazon and whatever that have thousands of 5-star ratings. It's clearly they're coding the master builder number 22 inside their propaganda. Route 22, you get 165, like Scottish Rite. The Scottish Rite Freemasons are the master builders. 165.78, Scottish Rite 165.78. And I just cannot get over this. The master builder number inside this type of propaganda. What does office chair sum to? Office chair 83. This came out October 10th. The day with 82 days remaining. The day before was the day with 83. So I was seeing if maybe, you know what I mean. Wait. Oh, September 10th. That was like last month. I was literally thinking of the days, like how was the 10th Monday? But this is September. I mean, I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. 229 to 50th prime. Masonic 43. Just coding that right there. And again, the Freemasons are the master builders. Master builder number 22. And I think that's Rigget Riddle. Oh, nice, man, Niles. I haven't seen a Serpent Mountains in a while, but that'll be a nice thing to decode. And I do have a Facebook. I think you can find me on there. Just like search my name, and you should find me. I'm never on there ever. I literally do not go on Facebook. It's like a natural thing. I've never been able to since day one. No matter how much I try, like, social media is just not for me. This guy has S, the 19th letter, right here in his thumbnail. That's a Jughead, another Masonic entity, coded by the numbers. Masonic 29, like Jughead. Government 133, football 133, but he has the 19th letter on his shirt. Let's see what that is reversed in alphabetical order. You can just do 27 minus 19 to get the ordinal value, which is 8. Take into account that capital letter S, the 19th letter, add 26, 45. There's something they're doing with that. Let's see what other things they're trying to control the mind's eye. I think this goes without saying, but this is how these Zionist Jews like to work. They like to put out propaganda, captivating the mind's eyes of all sorts of people. So these teen shows with these young actors, like, they like to captivate the mind's eye of young women, young girls, especially with these teen shows. Clearly everyone knows that part. So I'm just emphasizing that's all part of the whole agenda, distracting people with this propaganda. Because, it's one thing if the world was awake trying to formulate a plan to take this gang down, and, then you'll watch some propaganda on Netflix. But let's be real, 99.9% of the people who watch Netflix and this type of shit, that's what they do. And then what will they do afterwards? They'll go read some 17 magazine. There's a magazine called 17, Mason 17, Zion 17. Literally telling you who's giving you the propaganda. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, this is propaganda from the federal government. Pretty Little Liars. See how they're mocking? The Pretty Little Liars are the Jewish Kabbalists who employ these actors to act in these shows that are meant to deceive you, program you, tell you how to talk and act and behave. It's definitely a show like this among one of those major programming tools. And all these people will be murdered by the numbers if we don't stop them in time. Friday Night Lights, sports, you gotta have the sports element in there. Because it's not all about captivating the young women, the young girls, also the young boys with this type of propaganda. 13 Reasons Why, Clay Jensen, captivating the mind's eye of the masses. And I'm not knocking any of these programs. They're probably written well. They probably have good stories, good character development. But the whole point is it's all propaganda from the federal government. Gossip Girl. Just think about what this stuff is teaching people how to do. It's teaching them how to behave in an unfavorable way. The Wonder Years. Standardizing Americans, standardizing them how they should be acting. 90210, everything we talked about all bundled into one piece of Zionist Jew propaganda. The red and blue pillars of Freemasonry. Always telling you who's crafting this bullshit propaganda. You see a common theme here. The dreamy pictures with the glow. And they're captivating the mind's eyes with this type of shit. This is the world of Hollywood. This is very basic. Most of you are like, oh, of course this shit. But it's I'm just showing you. It's on CNN. They're showing you, this is all worthy of obsession. This is all what we've been programming people with. My so-called life. Oh, and I like this. I like this transition. Claire Danes. Angela Claire Danes. This actress. What other show is she in? Homeland. They just mock what's going on in the news of that show with Brody was. I haven't seen much of it, and this was years ago. But was he some soldier who was captured and by the terrorists? You know, the Middle Eastern terrorists, because that's what they're trying to program you, that the Middle Eastern people are terrorists. And he gets captured by them, and then he's actually like a double agent for them and all this. And she's working for the CIA or something, FBI. I mean, so you see how then she's participating in that type of bullshit propaganda. It's just unbelievable. It's what they do. Exactly. Always sexualizing children. Disney does it best. Walt Disney with Uncle Walt 666. I mean, oh, I want to see that. Uncle Walt and English Sumerian 666. You know, call me Uncle Walt. What a Zionist Jew piece of shit. Walt Disney. Unbelievable. Hey, Darth Lord Valor. Oh, hey, Hellsense. You're a girl. 25. Cool. Yeah, if you can't find me on Facebook, let me know. Pedowood. That's what they are. You know? That's the thing. And you know, I didn't have to say it during the thing, but the fact that she brought it up, understand that the pedophiles, these sick people also get off to this type of entertainment as well. You know, it's not just for the young kids. And again, this gang loves sexualizing children anyway. This is an opportunity for them to do it. She said it really well. NFL's biggest disappointment so far. Jury's still out on $49 million college coach. Well, Super Bowl equals. That's what I'm saying. They have the Super Bowl number here with this. I'm not saying that the Giants or whoever this is going to Super Bowl, but that's just the type of stuff they like to do. Super Bowl 49. Netflix is crazy. Absolutely. And they want to program us to control us with their Masonic agenda, lead us down the path of their agenda. We're just their slaves. And if you have slaves, you want to control them. This is easier for them to do things, easier for them to buy things from you. It's like going back to here. These people can sell so much. They can sell makeup. They can sell all sorts of things. Oh, you want to look like Archie? Buy this thing, you know? Eat this. Do that. Dress like this. It's easy to control people. Especially, and it's really, teens are very susceptible because, like, oh, if you can't fit into the crowd like this, then you're a nobody. You're worthless. So what am I going to do? Like, try to be like them. And I'll do anything, literally anything, to be like them. Government, tell me, what can you give me to be like them, to act like them, to talk like them, because they're cool. They appeal to me. And it's like that across the board, you know? Not just Pretty Little Liars, plenty of other examples. I wonder what Pretty Little Liars even sounds to. Probably some more Masonic coding. I mean, because that's exactly what they are. Pretty Little Liars is exactly who the federal government is. Pretty Little Liars, 79, the 22nd Prime. Jesuit 110 in the Francis Bacon cipher, Prophecy 110, 218, 88, Jewish 88. Oh my goodness. And you know the whole stereotype of Jews and being liars and Pinocchio and all that shit. But again, is it really a stereotype? You know, of course not speaking for every Jew, speaking for this false Jew gang of Jewish Kabbalists. We get 88, like Jewish. I mean, it's perfect. They're telling you who's lying. Dan Schneider. I mean, these are the people who are doing all this, writing this stuff. Dan Schneider, acting all this. The TV producer. So he is clearly a one of these Zionist Jews writing this stuff. Drake and Josh, these are all familiar shows that they've been programming the masses on. If you don't want to get bullied at school, don't be like this person, be like that. iCarly, Zoe 101, man, this is all mind control propaganda. Absolutely is. All that. Every single cast member of all that is going to be murdered by this code. Pretty Little Liars actress had a sex cult leader on the show. Wouldn't be surprised at all for that either. I mean, this is what I'm saying. These people in the media, they'll say, "Oh, this person's in a sex cult." That same person will be in your children's TV show, all to mock you. You put Dan Schneider putting his perversions into the teen sitcoms he produced, because Dan Schneider, of course, hell since she knows. Anyone who doesn't know Dan Schneider, he follows the Talmud, which says it's okay to molest, to rape, to murder goy, to murder people who are not the chosen ones, which are, he's among the chosen one, as taught to us in that book of theirs. So they put their perversions inside these shows to control the minds of the masses, running 99% of Hollywood. Yep. South Park doesn't even, wow, so South Park's not even remotely funny anymore. So that's how far the mocking's gone. They don't even try to be funny anymore. But it's always a mocking for the people. So but once you definitely know what they're putting out, it's, watching South Park is hard to laugh sometimes, or a lot of times. Oh, no problem, Thomas. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. The iCarly stage is a Masonic lodge with dome, and Steve's all Masonic. It's interesting. We can look that up. What's good? First one off YouTube. So yeah, South Park's on a lot of agendas. Whoops. I see an iCarly stage. See, like the main set. Well, how they show them through this radio. There's just more programming. That's like what they're telling you. That's through the programming device. It's a radio or whatever programming device. The Jesuit watercolors. He would always wear those. The 3. You see? Miranda Cosgrove's going to be murdered by the Freemasons. Do I know when? No. It could be next year. It could be 20 years from now, 40 years from now, 80 years from now. But she's going to be murdered ritualistically. Do we want that to happen? No, I don't think we should have that happening. But that's why I gotta stop this gang. A shirt saying tick. Then they do this all the time. They make them wear shirts and show these letters that have them coded. We'll see what tick sums do. There's just one comment. Someone said they lived a Masonic family center near his house. Interesting. Sub Northern. Yeah, this is what the Masons do. They put these family centers here and there to make you think that they're actually doing things for people. Upstairs where they film their show. We'll probably catch that. This. We'll definitely see it. I just want to see what tick sums do real quick. 41, the 13th prime, and it sums to 13. I don't know which character wears that. I don't know his name. But don't be surprised. It's him or his bird numerology syncs up with what that sums to. And this is what they do. Distractions. Masonic programming, shaming, giving you ideas about white people. I mean, it's literally programming. It programs you to, how white people in America are and all this. This is what all this shit does. And you see how there's mocking white people. Stuff is stupid. I just don't know why people fall for it. Hey Ian, yeah, all's well, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm really glad that you could drop in. Seriously, I really like it. You're all here. I really do. I really do appreciate it all. Oh, thanks, Thomas. Yeah, I just saw the numbers line up. I was like, well, they're doing this all with 187 and all these numbers, Bellator. I was like, I was thinking, like, because they don't happen all the time. Like, McGregor doesn't fight Khabib all the time, too. So, like, oh, there's probably going to have another altercation. Ratings, bring in ratings, more money, more things to talk about. Looks like a bomb went off. What does that sum to? It's just some coded propaganda. Chaos 19, 19 times 19, 361. Israel 98. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 127. Roberts transferred Kavanaugh complaint to 10th Circuit. Why stocks are subtly plunging. Zach's explained this already. 138 days from Trump's grandma's birthday, and plus more. And Revelation 10:10. 666, the 36 triangle number. Always have 666 coded in these market crashes.
Let's talk about the top line today. We do have a down market. We have a broad-based sell-off, really. I mean, is
the Bavarian Illuminati 221, minute 41 seconds. Or excuse me, 141 seconds. If you're out 33, you get 141. It's worst day since the Brexit referendum. Even Amazon dropped 6%. I mean, this is all just crap propaganda. More pumping ups from the Freemasons. Everything I talk about every time in this channel. There's really nothing new here. Death 20. Every time I talk about them, they're selling off stocks and shit, the same shit. Hey, Suzanne. Yep, race baiting all the time. It's what they have to do. Disney has a toddler show on now with government pedo symbols on one character, hidden in plain sight. These people are so sick, they'll do it. They know no one cares, they know no one will pay attention, and they know that everyone called a coincidence. Truth Seeker babysat their nephew and niece the other week, and they watched the Disney Channel nonstop. Young girls in short shorts bending over and just so over sexualized shows. Yep, Disney is the master at doing that. Yeah, I would definitely, if I had kids, I would tell them straight up, this is all crap propaganda. You don't want to melt your brain with it. How are we going to stop the system? We need to start blowing up these Masonic lodges, send them a message. I've always been on the line of that's our only solution. Like, if these people are fighting with the military, the police, all these violent entities, then we gotta just use the violence to stop them. I mean, I'm not even a violent person, but I just understand nature, and like, you just gotta beat them with their own shit. Because they're all about mind games and manipulation, so how can you possibly, like, work some deal out with them or something like that? Disney has a Tyler show on now with government pedo symbols, as we're seeing. Yep. It will go on forever until people even care. Yeah, that's really true. They will take your kids. Yeah, like if you're telling your kids these things I'm teaching you, and your kid goes to school and repeats them, the school system can file to have your kids taken away from you. because you're crazy or some shit. I mean, what's how America is. I can never trust a deal with this gang. Absolutely not. I mean, their entire point is the 113, deception in plain sight. But yeah, their system will self-destruct if we can get this word out, especially. When logic fails, force prevails. That's true too. They're really good sayings. I'm going to link my Facebook. I'm going to type in the description because people wanted it. I think that should work. Whatever slash you do, so it might be slash user or some shit, but I think this should work. If it doesn't, let me know. But let's look at a few more pieces of propaganda. God bless you all. See, again, I hate it when there's just these things in the news. Because not only is this another hurricane, it's just the same shit. There's another market dip, the same shit. It's the same shit I talk about all the time. Right here in this bullshit propaganda. People are like, oh, the news, like, I can't believe this. Like, dude, it's all the same. Oh, you know what? I always regret not doing? I always regret not going to Twitter. Because people even ask me, how coded is Twitter? Is Twitter propaganda? All Twitter is coded Masonic propaganda. That's 100% what it is. It's a propaganda software application, and they use it to code propaganda, and they use it to put it all out. And I follow Donald Trump. I follow the Columbus Division of Police, because as they put up propaganda, look at it. I mean, look at this. So police, Donald Trump is putting out propaganda from them. Mason 26. In this 26-second video, Florida Highway Patrol troopers are all en route to the Panhandle. I mean, they've already panhandled you for your tax dollars to put on this Masonic play. Help those affected by Hurricane Michael, coming after the fact. Why couldn't they do this beforehand? Because they knew it was going to happen. 1144, Officer 44. Police 33, Officer 44, 11 plus 44 is 55. Sacrifice 55. Donald Trump, the 44th person to be president. Thank you to FEMA and all first responders. 9:35. Man, I wish I could remember or see it, but there's been so many times where I'll look at propaganda on Twitter from some coded thing. All their tweets literally be at the same. Like Pope Francis, I swear to God, like they tweet all their propaganda at the same exact times, multiple times in a row. I mean, it's how you can tell that it's all generated by software. Pope Francis, another actor, another Jesuit for the Jewish Kabbalists. Look at all these goy taking pictures of this piece of shit. I mean, I would too, honestly, because I would take pictures of him doing all of his Masonic shit and exposing him. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to expose him. This is the problem. All this evidence of this deceiver, but they're not going to help spread the word. Because they're all deceived. That's the problem. These people need to be woken up. I follow him too. I follow all the suspect people who put up propaganda. CNN, they put up way too much, and I just go on the website and see it. 73, 7:30. This is what I'm saying. It's always like this. 7:30. This is a Jesuit actor. Jesuit 21. 73 is the 21st prime number. So you see how we have the connection to 21 right into that piece of bullshit crap. Saturn equals 73 in the ALW cipher. The newness of the gospel, gospel 74, parable 74, Jesus 74, cross 74, Messiah 74, Masonic 74. So you already can tell that this is not an organic word. It's not from the Bible. It's all crafted from the Jesuit order. The newness, the newness New 42, the New World Order of the Gospel, because the Gospel is just New World Order altered scripture, all by the numbers. Newness 9, Son, the Son of God, Son 9, 27, Jesus' Gospel. They even have the 99. They're quoting 9 as hard as they can. For the Son, the judicial order likes the Son. The Son is their logo. That's why they use that word newness. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? And this propaganda. Like, I know what it means. I know what they're saying, but you know what I'm saying? I don't see this word often, if that ever. Transfigures us inside and out. This is probably some ritual for the transfiguration of Christ. Definitely some tribute to that. Spirit, soul, body, in everyday life. On 10:10. Greed, money, and pursuit of happiness. That's what the Pope Francis' motto is. He's a greedy, money-hungry Zionist Jew actor on the pursuit of acting and deceiving you. 555. Catholic, some see 55. That's also why he was in... Oh no, that was Donald Trump and the police with the 55. But Pope Francis, rest assured, in a lot of 55 coded propaganda. And remember, when you reverse the alphabetical order, H is the 19th letter. So reducing it once, it's 55 when you add them all together. Uh-oh, let's hope this is not running. Okay. That's actually fine, because this slower power mode sometimes makes things harder to look at. The 266 Pope. Oh, another school shooting is coming. Oh, absolutely. They love False Flag Friday might be the day for all this. Yeah. And, the market could dip even more on False Flag Friday. They love... Like, I've made money on False Flag Friday before, just trading the inverse of S&P 500. Just feeling, okay, it's Friday. You usually like to do that type of shit. Just for those that want more insight as to when to expect these things. Look inside a tram on the St. Louis Archway, and it's an illuminated, all-seeing eye. You have to walk into that takes you up to the top of the arch. That's interesting. Illuminated, all-seeing eye. It's all ritual. It's a big ritual. Protector of pedophiles everywhere. Pedo Francis, man, that's what it is. Oh, Biden numbers crap. There's a Twitter team for each puppet, yep. Yeah, Twitter, in terms of getting information, Twitter is just quick. If you want to see what they're putting out, then go on Facebook. I feel that. And yeah, I'm saying that see how she is using Twitter for what it should be for, getting information. If this world wasn't so fucked up, that's what Twitter would be. It would be people coming together, collaborating, spreading information, looking out for one another in a organized fashion, not keeping really any secrets from anyone. But what is Twitter really used for? It's a bunch of federal government propaganda. That's pretty much all it is. And you can retweet it and spread it around. You can literally help the federal government propagate the propaganda by retweeting it. Literally, I can click this now. I can help the Catholic Church propagate their propaganda. You see what this is the propagate button. You click this. You click retweet, which is just a euphemism for propagating bullshit propaganda. That is their system, and that's why it's so powerful. You said what? A 46-second video? Pope Francis in a 46-second video. Catholic 46. The Catholic Church is propaganda. Oh, whoops. It was the 55-second video we're looking at. But interesting how it was stopped at 46 and it wouldn't... I paused it at 46 or whatever it paused there. But Catholic 55, so regardless, this video has a number for Catholic. Oh my god. But I'm sure if you keep looking, not much longer, you'll find some 46. See another 730. See, he likes to tweet at 730. 73 to 21st prime. Jesuit 21. See? Both of these. Well, that could have been the same one. 553 to 16th prime. Well, 53 is the 16th prime. 5, out of 5 you get 42, like Jesuit. 730 again. See, a lot of them 730. 730, 730, 73 is the 21st prime. 828, Mason 28, Thelema 28, God 26. The presence of our guardian angel in our life is not just to assist us along the journey, but to show us where we need to go. He's deceiving people. He's telling them about God, their guardian angel, Jesus Christ, like things that people have a lot of faith in. All while in the meantime, he's all for, molesting children, at least participating in that type of propaganda, And that's what I'm saying. You can argue all you want. Oh, you don't know if the Pope's doing this or not. Doesn't matter. It's the fact that he's actively participating in propaganda, mocking the fact that this gang's been dabbling in that type of thing for millennia. Because again, the Talmud says it's okay to molest children, to suck their penises. All sorts of things. So, we'll leave him alone for now. I kind of showed you how because I wanted to show you how he tweets a lot of things at the same time. You see a lot of them at 7:30, 73. Now let's see what's anything new from this gang of actors. The Columbus Division of Police. We'll see more killings they've done. These people murder people all around the city. These people put up propaganda. I don't even know what ritual this is right here, but it's some Masonic ritual. Thanks for the thanks. This is programming. This is bullshit, making them think that, the police are cool, they're here for them, that they're good guys, they're on their side. No, these are Masonic tyrants. Over 90% of Freemasons, or over 90% of police are Freemasons. Police 102. Police equals 102 at, what's their nickname? The 12. People call them the 12. Literally at 10:02 p.m. They're tweeting this bullshit propaganda. This is not a coincidence. They always like to do this. 102, which is just 12. Here we have the 12. And this propaganda. Even with 12 likes. Unbelievable. Shaming more young black men. This is what they love to do. They do this all the time. I even had a video where I show you where someone called them out and they got some rude response back. If they're only an upstanding member of society, we wouldn't have to be up here. Now 12 retweets, 10 likes. And then this piece of propaganda, 1 retweet, 12 likes. 12 and 1, 12 and 1. It's the same numbers in their bullshit propaganda. I don't know if they're cashing him or what. YMCA, a Masonic organization. Even give him some Muslim name. That's bullshit. Guys, I understand. They have plenty of cases. They choose to put the ones like this inside their Twitter. They love to do this. Stealing men's wallets and using their credit cards from the YMCA. More black shaming. I mean, you get how this all works. You get what they're doing. The police, it's not just Columbus, the police everywhere doing this. The Kia David 135, Columbus, Ohio 153. And then here we have them with young black children making it look like, oh no, we're here for the black youth. We're here to help them. We care about them. No. They love to put on racist propaganda about them. Black people 44 likes. Find that interesting. I don't like to pay too much attention to the likes. I can like this now, it's 45. And maybe if you come here now, you might see 45 likes. But again, a lot of these numbers are cached. Like, very well 50 people could have liked it. But they just try to get appropriate numbers. Sun 54, Judicial Order 54. This looks like them harassing somebody. Gunshot wound, shooting at Mock Road. I mean, that's what I'm saying. A shooting at Mock Road. What am I supposed to make out with this? What is this? I just see a black man with a tie on. Whatever the fuck they're doing here, they're beating someone with this or something. That's what it looks like. Gunshot wound on Mock Road. You know, it's just ridiculous. So my computer's running low on battery, so we'll probably have time for like 5 more minutes or something. Yep, police and emergency service giving all this death and destruction. Crap. The police put out crap. The federal government puts out crap. See, 15 minutes left. Yeah, I have like 2 more minutes to make this video. Which is good. I mean, it's good that I did that because look, it times me, so I can just go to bed. Illinois, Colorado report cases of polio-like illness in children. It's funny because Colorado sums to 38 like death, killing, murder. Illinois, the ritual number 45. Vote 13 get 45. Polio, the blood sacrifice numbers. Blood sacrifice numbers and polio-like virus. You know, more black shaming. Now we have black woman here, apparently stealing. 1217, blood sacrifice 67, Freemasonry 67. And I've shown at the very least, for no matter how real you want to say any of these events are, they like to bend the numbers, like use or the times to fit their propaganda agenda. Look at this shit. Nigger 102. They have this woman who they're calling a nigger. See what I'm saying? This black shaming propaganda, 102 p.m. They're tweeting it. And yet, police 102, nigger 102, putting this bullshit out by the numbers. Racist gang, right here. Negro 59, Rasta 59, Slave 59, 59 is 17th prime. A 99, 18. And if you're out 9, you get 42. Black 29. But I'll say, I was looking more for the 24s, 42s, because those are the numbers stamped on female a lot. But again, you know, maybe they can't get it all perfect with these things like this. For just the straight up black shaming. You know, 119 right here. Juan Porter, shot in the chest, very well by the Freemasons. I've already shown guys a lot of these murders in Columbus are instigated by the police. Son 54. Juan Porter. You know, nigger 60. Freemasonry 58. This guy was murdered by the Freemasons inside Columbus, Ohio. You know, but sacrifice 86. 70 Buckeye 72. The and on his shirt. Prophecy 110, 29, 52. Literally numbers of prophecy in his shirt. Here we have this false Jew prophecy propaganda. But again, you know, this very well could be organic, like, you know, just happens to some of that. That's why I show you this the time they post these things. Because they really like to code things by these numbers. Israel 98. Rent check thieves. Conspiracy 51. Freemason 51. Federal 51. 51 second video. Here they're promoting Maryhaven. I've heard this place is pretty bad. Very strict place that they send people for treatment and stuff. And here, of course, the police are retweeting it, promoting that type of place. Not that the fact that they give treatment is in the manner that they do it. So I don't want my computers to randomly die, so I'm probably just going to stop this stream right now. Columbus, Ohio, Sumsy 153. You see this minute 53 video from them. I mean, it's always the same coded propaganda from this gang. Columbus, Ohio also equals 54 for all the 54s we've been seeing. And Sumsy 72 means there's Sun, Buckeye numbers. Sun 18, 171, the 18th triangle number. So Sumsy 153. Here, look, Columbus, Ohio police. Columbus police, Sumsy 58, like Freemasonry. And here we have that number, 153, inside this piece of propaganda. Short North package thieves. I mean, like, what is this going to do? How is this going to, am I really supposed to say, oh, I know all these people? Here, if I knew them, all the police, if I knew them, I wouldn't tell you shit, because fuck you people. I don't give a fuck about your 9/11 p.m. event. You're not going to get any information out of me. I don't talk to these people. Because guess what? You give them information, then they'll be like, oh, how do you know them? How do you know? How do you know you're not an accomplice? They'll try to drag you into it if you give them any sort of information. That's what the police do. So, you're better off just keeping your mouth shut. Catholic 46, Sacrifice 46. Just it's more Masonic propaganda. This black man down here. I mean, it's just bullshit. It's like they're having a standoff with this black man down there. Safe Streets program with this, black shaming propaganda. This is perfect. This is what they love to do. Stuff is disgusting. Safe Streets program. You see that? Like they're like a fucking Wild West shoot off. These people are tyrants. Shell collect dog shit and might smear every Masonic lodge and then blow their lodges to the synagogues. What thing would be good for you? It's funny if I gave you an exact date, the FBI will be at my door. That's the type of bullshit they do. But eventually, it's something that we need to look into. We need to look into taking these people out any way possible. Fuck the FBI. Yep. And guess who follows the FBI on Twitter besides me? Guess who's buddies with the FBI? The Columbus Division of Police. When they had that knife attack on OSU campus, the FBI was involved because the FBI loves these people. The FBI loves the propaganda that they put out. Numbers for Lil Kim and MF Doom. That is interesting. This is all fake bullshit. Yeah, you might want to plug in your PC. It's telling me. Last time I did this, my shit just died. Yeah, it's not a big deal, but this stream will still be fine. But I want to end this properly. But hopefully we can see these comments, and you'll see them later if we rewatch this. 30 people here too. But I do gotta go to bed, so I don't want to prolong this. But Hell Since 93, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, yours dying too. Yeah, it's a sign, Because if I plug this in, I go into 2 a.m. That's not, probably the best thing to do. How can we just sit around reading the news and betting on sports? I don't know. But we need to wake up the people and tell them what's going on, and maybe we can stop it. But later, guys. Later, Ian. Take care, everyone. I'll catch you later. Peace out.